In the heart of a quiet northern village, far from the noise of the cities, lived a humble farmer named Musa. Each day began before the sun fully kissed the earth. The sky would glow with soft golden light, and the call to prayer echoed gently across the fields. Musa was not a man of many possessions. His home was made of mud and straw, simple and strong, just like his faith. But what he valued most was his cow. To some, it was just an animal. But to Musa, it was much more. It gave milk to feed his family, helped him earn a small income, and represented stability in a world that often gave none. He would pat her gently every morning, whispering Bismillah before beginning his chores. His life may have been modest, but it was filled with gratitude and contentment. And as he looked out across the rising sun, he always said, Alhamdulillah for this life and this rizq. One morning, as the sun slowly rose over the village, Musa woke to a quiet he wasn't used to. He stepped outside and the cow was gone. His heart dropped. He searched every corner, behind the trees, along the dusty path, through the neighbors' farms. But the animal was nowhere to be found. Desperation filled his voice. This cow was his only source of milk, food, and livelihood. Ya Allah, he whispered, why me? Days turned into nights, and the cow did not return. Hunger crept in little by little. Meals became smaller. The children cried from the pain in their bellies. Yet Musa did not complain. He went to the masjid, sat with the imam, and poured his heart out. It was all I had, he said, eyes heavy with sorrow. The imam listened and placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. My brother, he said softly, sometimes what leaves you is not a punishment, but a protection. So Musa chose patience. He chose to trust in the wisdom of Allah, even when he didn't understand the reason. Word began to spread from neighboring villages. A strange disease had come. One by one, the cows were falling ill. Strong animals collapsed in the fields. Herds that once fed entire families were now silent, lifeless. The smell of death lingered in the air, and fear gripped every home. But Musa had no cow to lose. He sat outside his home, watching the sky turn a deep orange. The same loss that once broke him had now become his protection. And with tears in his eyes, he whispered, Ya Allah, you took it before it could destroy me. You knew what I could not see. Days later, when the sky was calm and the fear had passed, a traveler entered the village. He walked slowly, leading a cow by a rope. Musa saw him from a distance. His heart skipped. His steps froze. The traveler smiled gently. I found her far away, wandering near the river. She had your name on her collar. I brought her home. Musa stepped forward, barely breathing. It was her, his cow, thin but alive, the one he lost, now returned, safe from the soldiers, safe from a disease. He knelt to the ground, overwhelmed, whispering, Alhamdulillah, Ya Allah, you are truly the most wise. What he once saw as a curse was, in truth, a hidden blessing. That night, Musa sat beneath the stars, the cow resting nearby, his children sleeping peacefully inside. He looked up at the sky, vast, silent, and full of signs. He thought of all that had happened, the loss, the hunger, the fear, and the return. Sometimes, Allah doesn't give us what we want because He's giving us what we need. In his sujud, Musa's eyes filled with tears. Oh Allah, forgive me for every moment I doubted, and thank you for every blessing you hid in disguise. And as the wind whispered through the trees, one thing became clear. True faith is trusting the plan even when you don't see the wisdom.